And welcome back to Pepipost Tutorials series. I'm Vikram, and in this video I will be talking about bounce rates and how you can improve or reduce your bounce rate by following few strategies. More of we will discuss the actual difference between email bounce and email rejection, and the last but not the least, that is troubleshooting email bounces. So let's begin with the bounce rate. Bounce rate can be defined as a percentage of undelivered emails which were sent but later returned by the recipient's email server. It is said that the campaign's strength or the campaign is good, excellent, or bad is always calculated depending on the bounce rate. If the bounce rates are low, then the campaign is good. But if the bounce rates are higher, the campaign is bad. So it is always recommended that we should keep the bounce rate as low as possible, because flat bounce rates are equal to high email delivery. So there is a simple formula to calculate the email bounce rate. That is number of email bounced to the divided by the total number of emails sent into 100. This will actually give you the percentage of email bounce. That is also called as email bounce rate. So bounces directly hamper the domain reputation. If the bounce and drop are greater than 5% of your overall actual campaign, then this negative deliverability will impact your email campaign and domain both's reputation. Let's figure out few foolproof strategies uh, to reduce the bounce rate. One, maintain a clean email list. That is, always upgrade or always update your email list that you are sending out. Always rectify and identify that those emails which are not more engaging nowadays, you must remove those email IDs. Always ask your platform provider or ESP email service provider to have a functionality of removing the hard bounce emails or dropped emails automatically, so that in every iteration your email list is refined. Send emails regularly. Sending out emails regularly will help you out to engage with your customers and reduce your bounce rate. Use double opt-in. Whenever you are asking for an email ID from your customer or client, always send a confirmation email so that it will prove the email ID or email address actually exists in real. Always monitor your email delivery. After each and every campaign, track each activity of your email, especially the delivery rate. Make sure that the bounce rates are always low and your response rates are always higher. Let's figure out the next pointer, that is, what is the difference between email bounce and rejection. When an email is sent, it is required to set up an MTA, that is mail transfer agent, uh, at both the end, the sender's email server, and the recipient's email server. These are all called as mail exchanger servers, that is MX servers. So whenever an email is sent from a sender's MX to recipient's MX, these MTAs are always free to accept and reject emails. So we need to remember that not every bounce emails are rejected, but every rejected emails are bounced email. For example, rejected emails are either the unsubscribed emails or blocked or marked as spam emails, whereas bounce emails are invalid emails, which actually or ideal doesn't exist in real, or maybe temporarily unavailable due to space constraint. So this was few information about bounce rate and what are the difference between email bounce and rejection. But how you can fix these bounces? So there are three types of bounces which are very common in the email system or the email world. That is, first one is the email account that you try to reach is not available. Whenever you receive a bounce or automated message related to this kind of remarks in the revert, then check out that is there a common mistakes like spelling mistakes in domain name or some special characters in the email address or quotation marks or something. Search for an alternative email address for that same person. The second part, message temporarily rejected. This is the soft bounce. That means the email body might have some content or links that are suspicious, or might you might have added a long list of recipient CCC, recipient CC, or recipient BCC. So remove the links from the message which are unwanted or might be uh, not very much important. And the second is reduce the number of people in the CCC and BCC. The third one is recipient servers did not accept our request. This error message states that email server is not available. The problem usually goes away automatically or fixed away automatically by the network system itself, and always retry to send after some time. If still the problem exists, try contacting the recipient's server management administrator or an email service provider. The last but not the least, troubleshooting email bounces. So whenever an email is bounced, an automated message is reverted back in this case. So read the bounce message and figure out why your email was blocked. So there might be some reason that server might be not responding, or the recipient email does not exist. These messages indicates that the recipient you are trying to reach is no more, or their mailbox are no more available. So if the messages or the reverts are easy to solve, make sure that you Google out something and fix these issues, because these are the simplest issues that might be the email address might have some invalid characters or spaces or something. Third one is bounce back seems challenging, then please contact the email system administrator to figure out the technicality problems within the email or within the message and fix those accordingly. So concluding to this video, I would say email bounce is always bad for domain reputation. So it is always better to clean your email list before sending out an campaign to large number of users. Always use the proper steps to collect email address such as reCAPTCHA, honeypot field, or opt-in. And that's it for this video. I hope this video was useful in sharing information about the bounce rates and improving bounce rates, similarly troubleshooting bounce rates. And feel free to share your experience in the comment section below. Thank you.